5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank the ranking member. Thank the witnesses for appearing today. I'd like to further introduce the witnesses by way of observation. It appears to me that we have but one female on this panel of witnesses. If you are a female, would you kindly extend your hand so that I may validate? But one hand, thank you. My vision is good. That appears to be Ms. Philo, is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
My observation also indicates to me that all of the persons appear to be what I would call Anglo. We commonly in this country refer to people as white. I really don't like the term, to be quite honest. But if you have documented yourself as something other than white, would you, perhaps on the census, something other than white, would you extend a hand into the air? Let the record reflect that we have none of the persons who have documented themselves as someone other than a white person. I'm doing this, friends, because I happen to believe that there are people of color who can do what you do. But I could be wrong. So let me pick on you, Mr. Ullman. You have a storied career, by the way. I compliment you, sir. And your firm has done an outstanding job. I see November 17th of 2022, 53 lawyers made partner and counsel. And of that 53, this is fantastic, 55% of those promoted were female. That is fantastic. Your firm is doing a great job. I compliment you. Let the world know that I've said it.
Thank you.
And the greatest number of promotions were in banking and finance. Outstanding. Question is this, given your storied history, and I have one other comment about you. I am just absolutely impressed with your credentials. One other comment. The American Lawyer named you as one of their 2021 trailblazers, recognizing individuals who are agents of change in the legal industry. Agent of change, trailblazer. Are there women of color who can do what you do, sir?
Certainly.
And are there women of color who can do what you do, Mr. My vision is not as good as I would like for it to be, but Mr. Baer.
Yes, I would agree, Congressman.
And our final witness, would you agree that there are women of color who can do this?
I would, and in fact, the immediate past chairman of the Mortgage Bankers Association was just such a woman of color and did a great job.
Thank you. I want to compliment all of you, but I must tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed that we have not arrived. We're not there yet, because for some reason, there are no people of color on this panel. And it's not your fault. So please, it's not personal as it relates to you. There has to be someone who will point these things out. If no one points them out, 50 years from now, we'll still have panels that are all white, no people of color. It appears that on my watch, I'm that person. I would ask this. Do you think that we should continue to have all white panels in a country where we have other persons who are capable, competent, and qualified and happen to be of color? If you think so, extend your hand. I'll make it easy for you. Extend your hand. Let the record reflect that no hands have gone up. Now, by the way, it was the Democrats that produced the one person who happens to be a female. So I compliment my Democratic colleagues and my Democratic ranking member for doing this. It's a bit late for you to answer this question, but Ms. Philo, I would have asked you, and perhaps you'll answer for the record, about these internal modeling this takes place. And I want you to please explain for the record how
Gentleman's time has
this
expired.
complicates,
Allow the witness to answer the question.
how this, no, I'm asking her for the record, to how this complicates make the job of those who have to monitor banking. And Mr. Chairman, I'd like to, for the record, place into the record the article that I referenced related to Mr. Ullman's law firm, which has done an outstanding record, Mayor Brown. I want to put that in the record for you, sir, and I thank you.
Will be added to the record. And the gentleman's time has expired. We now recognize